are these people?
So this is not so much of a rant this week. This is kind of more of a stream of consciousness, which I tend to do sometimes. But I was thinking about this clip in connection to Nina Turner's interview with Crystal Ball and Kyle Kalinske on Crystal Call and Friends regarding her thoughts regarding, like creating alliances among people that's nonpartisan in order to push for policy. And, I think a couple of weeks ago, there was a lot of, or has been a lot of, like issues with people talking about the class issue and how people online are calling those people like certain, personalities like Savvy, Nick, mostly RBN, because they talk heavily about the class struggle as being like right-wingers or part of the Red Brown Alliance. But then Nina, and I'm kind of surprised this didn't get a lot of play as it probably should have. Nina had an interview with Crystal and Kyle, and she kind of mentioned this in terms of, talking about, the solidarity that needs to be had in order to push for policy. So I basically pulled the clip. Actually, this was part of a tweet that I sent out, I think over the weekend that I pulled. So yeah, you can play it.
Should look at as we critique and judge ourselves and not get caught up in what the mainstream media has to say about this movement, because the overwhelming majority of the American people are right where this movement is. They might not, Crystal, and they might not, Kyle, call themselves progressives. If we take the label off and you just talk to people about, is your health care enough? Is it serving you? Are you making enough money on your job? Would you like to see things change in this society that gives you more than a fighting chance to live out your greatest greatness? Most people, no matter how they identify politically, are going to say, yeah, I would like to see more done. That unionist movement is an example of that. You got people who were probably Bernie-crats, Clintonites, Trumpites, Green Party, no party, all uniting based on what they had in common. And what they had in common was a drive and a determination to say, we deserve more. We deserve better. We're going to put our political ideology on the side and fight like hell to get that better. And that's benefits, that's wages, and that's work conditions. This is the roadmap that the progressive movement needs to use so that we keep on fighting. We cannot get weary in well-doing.
On Twitter, but is Nina a right winger now? Because she kind of talked about how you need to form alliances across party lines in order to push for policy, So I watched that maybe over a week ago. And then I started thinking more in terms of this kind of entered the realm for me as far as organization and what that looks like. And we've gotten there's a lot of discussion, like, especially within the past couple of weeks about, we need to organize. And, in order to push for policy, we've heard AOC say this. We hear a lot of our politicians say, oh, you need to organize. And people are organizing, and I know for Ricky especially, I can attest, like it's been happening, but they're not necessarily being recognized by our leaders in government, or they choose to ignore those direct action measures that people, especially who live in the grassroots, are doing, across the country.
Or people ask, like, why are you even doing this for some reason?
Right.
Yeah, a lot of that. A lot of that. Nina Turner knows we exist. March Medicare for All. By the way, she knows. She's very well aware. It's on her radar.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure that there was a whole event that she didn't show up to because she was campaigning for a campaign she lost by a large margin.
Yep.
So anyways.
So